me.
Well, that's how we start this video. Jackie screams, "Help me!" So, nothing more. No, don't call any of the cops. Any of them, especially not the local ones. She doesn't need any help. She's all right. So I got to play as the robot, which is scares me.
It's not the robot.
Yeah, it is. He's wearing. So they added this thing where if you beat a character's past wearing their alternate costume, you get an alternate form of their gun, their starting weapon. It works the same, but it looks different, and it's just another thing to unlock. Basically, they just gave something to do to people who've already done everything else. So I've been working on those. I have to go through as the rowboat. Alright, we need to buy the scrambler. Rowboat Compoil. Yes, it's the boat with chicken. What? How did that make you think of a rose con pollo? Stop laughing. Jackie's stoned as fuck. He's over here high as two kites flying together in the sky. Don't hit me. Doodly doo, doodly doo, doodly doo. Stop. So we were singing a Pace Picante sauce song, and Jackie said that's no good while she watches Unicorn Store the movie. Ooh, that movie looks. Ooh.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
For what it is. Yeah.
Well, this is a new movie starring Brie Larson. Oops! Wow, I should not have headbutted that guy. I think it's her directorial debut. Why the sound? You just said it was good.
It's not like I would never watch it again unless something crazy happens.
Well, you know, your directorial debut is not supposed to be the best movie you can possibly make. It's the first one. Why would you think that that should be?
Because I don't know, like, oh, this is the best idea I have for the first movie I'm ever gonna make.
Well,
Unicorn Store.
Okay, I need to fight the boss, so you don't get me killed like last time. I took 2 hits the last time. He popped up, burst into the room while I was fighting the boss.
To offer you food.
Yeah, but you burst in. You don't have to burst.
I don't burst.
You did burst.
Oh, burst! I was listening to 3 of them the other day. And Scott Aukerman was doing Can't Kill impressions. It was really funny.
Was he good at it?
He was like, what do you think?
What?
That's... I don't know. I'll crack it up. It's fascinating.
The Gatling gull. I'm gonna.
What?
The Gatling gull. He's a gull who uses a Gatling gun. God! Oh!
Can't blame me for that.
I can, Jackie. I get distracted when you're like right over my shoulder talking about stuff while I'm fighting the bosses.
I'm gonna leave, but I felt like getting up and moving around would be even worse.
This character has like no health recovery, and I've lost a streak with him on multiple occasions. No, now you're gonna act like I'm being like a crazy angry person. I'm not, Jackie. It's just really hard when every time I fight a boss, I get hit when you're distracting me. No. Bye. Yeah, it's Brie Larson. She's already won an Academy Award. She can do whatever she wants. She's Captain Marvel, so she's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. She's got a career guaranteed. She does. If this movie sucks and nobody watches it, which I think it's kind of surprising because it got announced. I think I remember this right. It got announced a couple weeks ago, and then it was on Netflix like 2 weeks later or something. That doesn't usually bode. Oh no. It usually seems kind of like you don't have much chance for success if it went from unannounced, or went from announcing it to Netflix that quickly. Man, we're not gonna get anything on this floor. Scrambler's more important, I think, than a key, and hopefully we can get some junk out of. Dude, I understand the love for this character, and I know that people that are really good at this game, they have good reason for appreciating him. That hit on the boss set me back, dude. Even though I got back to starter health because of the drop. But yeah, I don't know. You have no chance to recover. You just got to be perfect, which is fine. Games having characters where you got to be perfect is totally fine. And I even played as this character for a long time. I've been so frustrated recently because I'm not playing poorly, I'm just playing poorly enough. Oh, well. Nothing we can do about it. Hey, Fog, how you doing, man? Oop-a-doo, oh, doop-a-doo-doo. It'll be really nice once I get all these alternate guns unlocked so I can get back to the streak and just regular runs. It feels pretty weird to go to the forge and then just stop. Like, I keep going to these alternate floors. Oh, shoot, nice. How is it? I don't know anything about that game, man. Neat. How would you describe it? Give me the elevator pitch. Like the car racing game? Yeah. Sega Genesis style. I think I played in the arcade, actually, when it was, like, released in the arcade. And I might have played it on the Master System, or the Genesis. Or, what was it, Mega Drive or Master? I don't remember. The names of the Sega consoles were weird back then. Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. I like that. Does it use the whole vaporwave aesthetic? I think there's a subreddit that's pretty big on vaporwave aesthetics called r/outrun or r/outrun. That's neat. I think it's cool to have created a kind of style. It's not the only thing in the that 80s aesthetic that you can ascribe that style to. The beginning of Saved by the Bell, even though that was an early 90s show, I feel fits that pretty good. It's a neat style. It's weird that vaporwave music seems to be so different from that, but you still understand the connection. You understand why it's considered part of that. Like Hotline Miami's music is considered vaporwave. And I guess it does use that color palette and that Miami Vice kind of feel. The original Hotline Miami is. I don't know if 2 stuck with the same aesthetic. Oh, okay. I watched Nate play a little bit of 2. I think he was towards the end because he was on some gigantic jungle map where he would get very far and then get like bumped into by one enemy or something and have to start over. And he was getting too frustrated. I think towards the end there were a couple long ass levels like that. That kind of killed the whole momentum thing from the rest of the game. But I don't know. Again, I played a little bit of the first one, but as a game I much more enjoyed watching than playing. I can see that. I don't think a game like that should be about difficulty spikes. I don't, well, you know, maybe do whatever, but I think it's a game that like fits an arcade style challenge really well. So just making things like these hurdles you can't overcome with the regular skill set seems to be beside the point, but I don't really know. Again, I've never played them. Or I play them way too little bit, not enough. Well, yeah, you got the skill set for that. Bog, I don't think you realize that you have an above average set of skills for a certain type of video game. I think you're through practice. You internalize a lot of the things that a lot of people struggle with more so. But yeah, I don't think that they're not doable. I think they're probably just more challenging than people think is rewarding. Dude, how does the gunner work if you're the robot? Is it going to drop a health pellet that doesn't do anything? Probably. I'd imagine it's an additional effect that's wasted on the robot. Well, the gunner is it is a weapon for people who are ever going to take damage. I just like having something to trade off instead of reloading. Like, I have a couple weapons I'd rather use than the gunner right now in an off slot, but like, might as well. Yuck. What? Let's see what that does. Okay, I'll keep that. That's actually plenty worth it. I mean, I can't use it, but I prefer that over water. I use the water effect occasionally, but I think I'm going to get more value. More value in the long run from EtG Wegs. I love it. I'm very happy with this this gun setup. I'm pretty happy with the frequency of that new items have been showing up. I think that's a hard thing to balance. You don't want to overload people with new items, because then it makes it feel like the old items were crap. But you do want to get them some new experiences early on. You want to make it seem like the DLC, or whatever you want to call it, is something they're enjoying. So bringing in new items, how I don't know if they have the same frequency, but it definitely seems like on most runs I've got at least one new item, which, depending on how many there are, that might just exactly fall in line with the percentage chance, or it might be more than average. It's gonna suck if I just get freaking poison shots, and then the 2 eggs synergy is worthless. It's kind of neat that it's not all shots. Okay, so this is not going to be the right way. I feel like this is a mini boss this way. Nope. Okay. Oh shit. Wow. Scary. If you switch off of the gun before the things come out, I don't think they're poisonous. That's so weird, the synergy goes away. Now the minimap tells you if it's Fusilier. Not any of the other mini-bosses. Not the Shadow Magician or Blockner. It only tells you for Fusilier. But we made it to the thing anyway, so we don't have anything to really worry about anymore. Nope. It's something that I think they added the Shadow Magician and Blockner earlier. They added them as like part of the like things you were getting on the Switch before the full update, and they didn't add Fusilier until the not supply drop. What was the second one called? Dungeons and Dragons update. So only Fusilier got the notification. Or got the minimap presence. This thing feels like a shotgun. Yuck. Yuck. Ammo. Conda. This poison is ripping him apart, though. No! Fuck! I accidentally used the goddamn thing. And lost my synergy. Dude, back off. I'm so stupid. That makes me mad. Ugh. Recharge faster. There we go. Well, still flawless that, but I freaking basically threw away my water. I have another poison weapon now. God damn it! And it was like worthless. It was such a worthless waste. Didn't even give me any health or anything. Whoa, that's not what I meant to shoot it with. Yuck. Yuck and a half. You know what was cool that I learned in there? The synergy didn't go away until I changed my weapon. That's something I didn't know. Luxon's pretty good. I think it's probably in here. But I want to keep my blanks if it's not. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. Lost a blank. Well, didn't lose a blank. Used a blank. No. Just checking for secrets. I've done that a lot. I did that a lot when I was finally getting comfortable going to the additional floors every time. I would just like muscle memory myself back in there. It's weird when the okay, so here's something that I know I'm going to forget. I want to go into the shrine right before the Old King. There's a almost a 0% chance that I'm going to remember to go into that shrine before the Old King. Especially because since I'm playing as the robot, I usually just go into the Old King fight as soon as I can. But hopefully talking about it a lot is going to force me to remember. Oh damn, I shot directly at that wall and I didn't even see that the wall was there. Until I saw their bullets hitting the wall, I didn't realize there was a little column. Hungry bullets are really good, but they're not worth 126. If things go super shit, I'll, Ooh! A YV shrine. That would be really hard. To just be like, well, I gotta accept that I did this to myself. Hey, get down here. Scoot down. Thank you. This jump is too long. I wish they'd added some of the secret floor bosses or secret floor enemies as regular enemies. It would have been hard for them to pick, I think, which ones to add and which ones to scrap. So I kind of like the way they did it, where they just, if you want to see them, you go to the secret floor, which I guess we'll call the office now. But yeah, I think that jump is like the maximum distance a hole can be. And be doable. How did I end up with the... Oh, I didn't trade my items back. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I actually checked. I thought the research... No, it's the acquisitions department is the, that's where Cadence and Ox hang out. Which, what's the joke in their name? I'm probably too stupid to see it. Okay, I'm gonna remember, No, I get that, but like, the acquisitions department one. Cadence and Ox. I don't understand it, I guess. I need you to walk a little faster, little buddy. Oh, motherfucker. I thought I was clear. Oh. Hmm. Huh? No, I understand the department. I just don't understand why they're called Cadence and Ox. Yeah. Oof. Oh. Or is it Candace? Dude, get this fucking gun out of the game. What's the synergy? Heads up. Okay, well, whatever. Do. Oh. They're not any stronger at all. Maybe they're a little stronger, but they are not much. The skeletons that came out of that, those coffins actually surprised me. I thought they were enemies. Yeah, it's weird that it fires skulls like the skull spitter, but it doesn't fire skulls like the skull animation from the gunner. Like, which is what I was expecting it would do. I might be giving away some guns. Let's just take the items. He's been giving like 2 items every time recently. Yeah, like that's neat. Aw, shit, son. We got Madman if we play well at all. Alright, open this first. Hey, wonderful. How good. It can be in this room, on the Abbey, and nowhere else. Right? It's not in this room, though. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm still upset that the unfinished gun can't be given what's her name. I turned in the ruby bracelet. I don't think that its upgraded form works very well, or something, or I don't understand how to use it. Well, we're out of here. No. No, 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 no. Well, maybe. I think it was actually worse when the game first came out. There's a synergy that makes it useful. Maybe that's the closest thing they can do to a buff. Okay. Assholes. That's horseshit, dude. Those rocks came out of nowhere. It's not horseshit. I didn't expect it. I saw them falling, but I didn't know where to where they were falling. My brain's not right tonight. I had a pretty exhausting shift. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto. Dude, bouncing bullets mean I can freaking skulls around the corner. Ha! I love when you... So, I had it happen the other day where I got something, and it was, like, perfect for, it was, like, a perfect situation for a bad thing. Oh, yeah, I shot this sticky crossbow into the, dude... Huh? Oh, wait. What am I looking for? Locks are dead to you. Maybe it's the A key that says that. I don't know. Both kind of make sense. Keys have a greater use as a currency now. I can get a Daruma. If I don't get a key, I'll buy a key and get Daruma. Whoa, well, there you go. You know what? I'm actually... maybe stupidly going to wait Because if there's a black market, I'll want keys potentially. Okay, so also maybe waiting because of the drill. The drill is not good in and of itself, but it gives me a third thing. And Daruma is one of those weapons that, like, might actually screw me up, knowing how my dumb brain works. I swear to God, the cloud around this guy is worse than it used to be. Like, more pronounced than it used to be. When he does that particular attack, that cloud that he casts around himself is worse than it was. What? So all the chicks hit and did like a fourth of his health all at once. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And Daruma is cool, but Daruma's not a stunned enemy, a guy doing damage to a stunned enemy, and a blankster. And I get a bunch of friends, which I like. I don't know what happened, but at some point, I started liking the freaking shot grub as a weapon. I used to think this weapon was the shittiest. I mean, I really like poison and fire weapons in general, in a very general way. I choose them most of the time over other weapons. But yeah, it feels like more than just that. Another key, and I got my blank back. And I'm not going to lose a key on this. Man. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't have a description yet. I hate this item. Not because of the weapon itself. The weapon itself works in a pretty cool way, as far as I'm concerned. Basically, you kill one enemy. Any enemies with the same amount of HP are guaranteed dead. Also, you don't have to aim. It's not great, but who cares? It's alright. Brink of cash. But what I hate about it is it looks exactly like the Magic Sweets, except for different. And every time I get excited that I got Magic Sweets, and then it's this gun I'm gonna burn through all the ammo of and then not use ever again. Fill that one. Alright, well. Neat. Nice. Gnarly McNasty. Probably not going to use the drill unless I just want to do some killing. I know, right? I've actually gotten the battle standard 3 times in the since the update, and I think I've only done about 7 or 8 runs. I only remember it because I think because I think it's a reference to the Banner Saga. And then I'm like, no, it's definitely not the Banner Saga. It's the other thing. So then I remember it's the battle standard. Guy with the most health, that's who you're gonna give me? Guy who's being buffed? That's fine, it'll kill everybody else guaranteed. I wonder how +1 bullets affect this. Jesus Christ. I wonder if it Yeah. So the cool thing about it is it does the amount of health you've drained as damage to every enemy. It's not distributed amongst every enemy. So if you have a room with nothing but regular bulletkin, after you kill one bulletkin, you're guaranteed to destroy all the other ones. I think. If I understand it right. If nothing else contributed to the damage from the Soul Suck. The Mark Zuckerberg. But when it sucks is if it took the weakest one. That one's going to fill up automatically. That one's not going to fill up, but there we go. Close enough. Is this full? Yeah. Burn through this. Whoops, wasted it. No, it didn't kill all of them. Weird. Huh. 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 That's Norbit from Angry Beavers. Norbert? Norbit. I don't know what his name is. Good. Good freaking riddance. Done with it. You know, so thinking about game design, do you ever want a game where every, like an RNG game like this, a rogue-like, or a roguelite, if you will, where every gun is useful in some situation? You gotta have some crappers in there, right? You gotta have things that are just, like, always bad. I mean, I can't... Okay, here's an example. The 38 Special, the Derringer, the Makarov. The only good they ever give you is being a secondary weapon if you are on your starter exclusively. You need those, right? You can't just have it so that every time you open a chest, you have something that's even to some degree useful. It seems like this game has leaned pretty heavily towards making, if not everything, making almost all weapons at least situationally useful. With the inclusion of the synergies and stuff. Like the Derringer and shit. Derringer sucks no matter what. There's not a synergy on it, I don't think. And if there is, it's probably not worth it. Derringer is like, help me find secrets or go away. But, like, how many of those do you want to have? Like, weapons that people get and they essentially just... I mean, there's plenty of items. There's plenty of items in this game that anytime you get it, you're just like, well, that's going into a trash can or a sales creep. Like, what's the over-under on percentage? Like, what's too many? What's too few? I would say probably, like, you want... 10%? Maybe 8% of weapons and items to feel useless. Maybe not a full 10. I don't really need money, that's crazy. Because you want people to have stuff that they throw away or they burn through or they get and it doesn't change their run, or The nail gun is pretty terrible. Man Cervantes quests. Wow, that, oh yeah, I have the loot bag. I always forget that the loot bag gives you increased money from this guy. But that is ridiculous. That is so much money for super mediocre weapons. The nail gun has a synergy that makes it actually useful. That's unfortunate. We're gonna do this and then. Man Cervantes is his manservant's name. Yeah. I don't remember the Gunsing King having a quest line though. Are you talking about Frightful and Frightful's hunts? No, because that's how you get like some decent ones. I'm not gonna use this, but I'm not gonna sell it either. Oh, you mean the ones you get? Okay, for the King's challenges. Yeah. You get the Derringer, you get the pea shooter, you get the club, you get the nail gun. Yeah. Those are all pretty terrible, and I think that might be part of the reason they're in the game, is to give you stuff to have to suffer through. And I kind of am like wondering what the balance is for things like that. Like, if every gun is situationally useful and you're guaranteed 5 guns a run, basically. Is it possible for anybody to have a total trash heap of a run? And do you want it to be possible for someone to go all the way with nothing but trash? Is it important that it's possible for someone to go all the way with nothing but trash? From a design perspective. It's an honest question, and it's something that I'd like to see, like what's his name, Eric Brown, Game Maker's Toolkit guy, do a video on. He did a video on Rogue style games. And I'm pretty sure Gungeon was in his camp of good games, basically. What's this energy? Plasma beam, right. We're not going to use the water gun, but it's cool to have it. I don't think so. I remember watching it and coming away feeling that it was a pretty fair take on the game. I think he said they were similar in some ways. He put them in the same category as games with, like, he called them roguelikes or roguelites, saying they have progression that extends past the end of a run, and that he did say something about it, like maybe feeling like runs go on for too long or something. I don't really remember, but it wasn't damning of the game. It's a good game. I think he would have that game beat in a couple days, though. I have a copy of it on the Switch, and I have a copy of it on the PC, because I wanted it on the Switch, but I didn't know if it was actually coming out. And I bought it on the PC, played it for a day, and then downloaded it again on the Switch. And then haven't beaten it on these either. But with your skill set, Fog, you're going to beat that game so quickly. Like, so insanely quickly. Come on. Even though I haven't beaten it. Do you watch Brain TM at all? He's really good at games, and he's really smart. He's got a very chill, laid back stream. He's one of the people that got a sprite made for him.
That was cool. Hat on my colors too.
That's neat. It looks like one of your scrunchies, but big.
It's like a whole hat.
Turn around. It's a shower cap, right? Or a bed cap?
Bed cap.
Yeah.
So cute.
What is that fucking noise?
Me playing harmonica?
Is this the unicorn store still?
Yeah. That movie was dumb.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not trying to prove to you that the movie's bad.
The ending was dumb too.
That's unfortunate. Oh no, that's he usually has at most about 200. I think very rare. See, okay, so mini boss room, nothing on the map. Not saying I told you so, just saying it is true. It's only Fusilier that has a marker. Okay, what the fuck? Oh, didn't leave myself any blanks. Well, I'm not gonna get a lead god, and it actually doesn't matter anyway, so. Well, you know, I just showing that there's proof behind it. I'm not just spouting nonsense like some sort of liar would. There's absolutely no reason to go this way, so we're gonna finish it. Oops. Right, oh shit. We're going to the past. Dude, I've almost every time I've almost just like gone without grabbing that. Yeah, let's just use it. I like this gun, and I don't use enough of it. What's the fastest way out of here? Let's get the treasure chest. I don't like just burning through the remainder of a run. Jesus Christ. I have two forms of... Whoops, what am I doing? Of Noki. Yeah, I'm trying to get the alternate guns. That's why I'm playing as Skeleto. I already know what his gun looks like because I got it as Paradox. It's a little skull that spits out bones. Yeah, I'm going through every character and getting their alternate gun. I've already seen the Marines. I'd already seen the bullets, but I think I got him out of the way first because I just don't like playing as the bullet. And I got the Hunters. Hers just looks like a laser gun version of a regular gun. Like, it is barely different. It's kind of surprising how similar it is. Yo, can my little teammates fucking do something? I'm gonna get hit. Oh no, okay. He gave me time to get... I actually don't know how to do this boss. A lot of his attacks from the right side. So, not his attacks, but his attack combinations. So when he does that one that kind of pins you in a corner, if you don't go up to the top early enough, his next move is usually the like big breath sweep, and you can totally get trapped in a nearly unavoidable situation if you don't have any blanks, because he fills the area with stuff. What the fuck? The dragon, I don't think he's more dangerous. I think that his moves come... There might be a little less time between some of his moves. Like, very, very slightly less time between actions, just to make him a little bit more of a challenge. And I don't know when that was, but I definitely have felt that at least since Dungeons and Dragons. Right, and that's why I don't know how to do that one from the right side, because I think the way that his bullets travel when he does that breath, the big sweep, he sweeps it from left to right, and so you end up with more bullets on the right side than the left side. And so I feel I need to be on the left side for that. Yeah, I was all out of blanks. It's too scary. Too scary. Oh, you don't get to keep your extra armor on this one. If you're making a bad robot, it's got to have a big red eye. Oh my god, I forgot she teleports. And throws fucking grenades. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn it. I let myself get surrounded there. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure that is somewhere on the internet already deciphered. Yo, Saracana, why not slow down a little bit, huh? With the bullets and the shooting at me. I'm throwing mad grenade wades. Yeah, right there. That might be too simple to actually function as a QR code. Hey, look at that. That's like the Wondrous, or the, not the Wondrous, but the one of the things they put on for the sprites. That W in the middle of those 9 boxes. Oh, is it Wily? Dr. Wily. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so this time I'm actually going to, show what the thing looks like. Energy tank thing. I think on the last, oh, excuse me, the last video I did like this, I forgot to do it. So my plan is the next time, oh god, the all dark closing thing. When you turn off, when everything goes into low power mode, after all the humans are dead. It's a little spooky. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, the next time I stream, I'm going to do the last 3, the pilots, the convicts, and the Marines. I don't believe the oh yeah, Bone Tears. can see that. Even though I'm not gonna, I know I'm not gonna finish this run, I still cannot let a key bulletkin live. It's the only enemy in the game I'm like 100% willing to risk taking damage for, pretty much every time. Alright, well, goodbye, stream.